What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Building Barkley, where, to be real, I don't even need to show you the lineup before we hop into the game anymore. You guys already know we're playing with the 88 overall Saquon Barkley and the 88 overall team. I don't need to show you the upgrade chart because we're just gonna play with these guys for the rest of the time. But jokes aside, you guys know how the series goes. We start off with the core goals, 79 overall Saquon Barkley and a 79 overall team. And the only way to earn upgrades for our Saquon Barkley and our team is by winning online head-to-head games. There are no moral victories, so even though we have played a bunch of close games with this squad, we have not pulled out the dub, so that means we gotta play with this team until we pull out the dub. So second down and 10, hopefully, finally, this could be the game where we could just erase our past demons, get the W, and move on to the 91 Saquon, the 91 overall team. As Saquon gets the first down there with a cute little rush, we're looking for some play action, and Tyrod Taylor is scrambling a little nervously there for a gain of 2, maybe 3. Next play, Tyrod looking open man underneath, make the throws, and we are good. The last episode, we just constantly struggled throwing corner routes. It was kind of weird, like whether it was Tyrod or Matt Ryan, we just couldn't make those throws. Second down, Tyrod across the body, finding Taylor Gabriel. Maybe this is the answer. Maybe throwing the ball to Taylor Gabriel is what we need, because we are getting some completions to number 18. New set of downs at the 21-yard line. That was a bad play there by me. We had people open, and I just ended up taking the sack. At this point, like, the losing streak's in my damn head as we get it to Sterling Shepard. Oh, but Shepard loses the ball. And that'll be a turnover. Deacon Jones on the recovery. I gave myself up earlier because I was like, man, I don't want to fumble the ball here. We're moving it pretty decently. And I could barely avoid that hit when we fumble the ball anyway. So that's pretty damn cool. Oh, that's even cooler. Third down and 5. Jaquiski Tart gets the interception and nearly the pick 6. And we've got ourselves back in the red zone because my opponent put his hands in the cookie jar. You do not put your hands in the cookie jar and get away with it. As Saquon Barkley gets us to the 9-yard line. Saquon on the run. He's just putting shots on all of our players. But Saquon falls forward to the 4-yard line. Next play, it's Barkley again. Looking to follow his blockers. Oh, so close. It's third down and goal at the 1. And Tyrod Taylor is denied. And we're going to keep the offense on the field. Fourth down and goal. Back to the QB sneak. This time it works. Tyrod a nose in the end zone. And the first point to the game belongs to us as we hit the 2-minute warning, trying to strip that ball away. He's down at the 21-yard line. That was a gutsy play call. I felt like the QB sneak should have worked on the third down play as he gets this big pass completion to DeAndre Hopkins. So that's why I ran it back on fourth down and goals. Like, as long as the nose tackle is picked up, then we should be good. And thankfully he was. And thankfully Nick Perry just got that sack. Oh, we nearly got back-to-back sacks. Elway just getting it off for the incompletion. It's third down and 19. He's looking for that corner route. It's not open, but Elway's got a ton of time to look, and eventually back to the middle is DeAndre Hopkins for the first down at the 34-yard line. We played such good defense, we just didn't get home to the quarterback. Elway looking to pass once again, middle of the field. This time we've got it. It's Jaquiski Tart again, and Tart on the return. The seam's open, wide open for Tart. He's running away from Megatron, and that is a pick 6. And you guys know in these kind of Building Barkley or Making Mahomes series how essential a pick 6 is for an underdog squad like ourselves to try to pull out the victory. That gives us a 14-0 lead, as that'll be a touchback, and that will also be, believe it or not, the final play of the game. That pick 6 forces the rage quit. My opponent puts his hands in the cookie jar for the second time in the game, and that will be a fatal flaw. He's out, and you know what that means? We finally earned an upgrade, baby. That's not the end of the episode, though. We are going to, after we finish upgrading Saquon here, we're going to hop into a game with the 91 overall Saquon. The 91 overall Saquon Barkley and the 91 overall squad. This is going to be the full MUT Heroes version of Saquon Barkley. We played with the breaking tackle version earlier. Now we're going to play with the carrying specialist, which is not really much of a specialist. Saquon hasn't fumbled yet in this series. So if Saquon fumbles now with the carrying specialist version, that would be kind of weird. But through the magic of editing, here is the 91 overall squad. Our quarterback is Baker Mayfield, another Cleveland Brown, David Njoku at tight end. Our receivers include Moss, Watkins, and Terrell Owens. Here is the 91 overall Saquon Barkley stats. Man, it feels good to have a new team on deck. Saquon now in 91 speed, that carrying up to 94. We don't have his dynamic duo out here, unfortunately, but you see the rest of his stats are still pretty decent. That break tackle at 85. I mean, even at the 79 overall, Saquon was doing his thing, so you know, just upgrading Saquon more and more just makes him that much more of a beast. On the defensive side, we got quite a few rookies, including Julian Love of the New York Giants. We got the Combine Justin Coleman. You guys see our special teams. There were no 91 overall kickers or punters that I could find, so I just have to power up the legends to 91 overalls. And without further ado, let's hop into a game and let's see if we could get ourselves a win streak. Let's see if we can get some momentum back on our side, as it looks like our opponent doesn't have that great of a team. At this point of the year, you normally expect to see just pure 99 overalls with how, you know, died down the market is. As, oh mine, you just wonder the people who are playing still as he gets the big shot on us. So to see a 96 overall as part of the top 3, that's cool with me, as Baker Mayfield gets the completion to Saquon Barkley, the two rookies, the top 2 picks in the draft, working together in this game as Baker throws it incomplete, second down. Oh, this is a change of pace. We actually have time to throw the ball. We have time to make a read. Oh, but we still don't have the quarterback play to actually complete the passes. Third down and 10. Once again, he's only rushing 3, but you know, it feels good to have time even against these 3-man rushes, which is what you should have against a 3-man rush, and that'll allow us to find Sammy Watkins, even though he was open for a quick minute, to get the first down as we run the ball with Saquon Barkley. And if we're gonna have that much time passing the ball, I'm thinking to myself, we might actually be able to run the ball as well with Barkley, mixing the ground game. We have 2 rushes for 15 yards. Once again, Barkley up the middle. Barkley with a first down, taking that big hit, but moving the chains at the 10-yard line. We actually can get a first down at the 1, but of course, we just want a touchdown. Watkins taking the shot. Here's Barkley up the middle, and Saquon Barkley caps off a stellar opening drive by running it in 4-6, and the confidence is sky high right now. If it wasn't high before, it's as high as Edmonds got for the interception. Once again, we have a man who is putting his hands in the cookie jar, and there's one thing you don't want to do against our underdog squad is put your hands in the cookie jar, because you're not gonna get away with it. The interception, the touchdown, Owens with that, celebrating on the star celebration, even though it's just in the end zone. We've grabbed ourselves a quick 14-0 lead, and after all the struggles we've had, oh my goodness, do not put your hands in the cookie jar, man. Like, you got away with it that time, but surely you don't want to do it again. Third down and 10. He actually, it looks like a tight end here he checks it down to. It's not going to be a first down. He's going to bring up a 4th down and 4, and he is going to keep the offense on the field from his own 31. Only 2 on a route, both on slants, and that'll be intercepted. Justin Reed, a friend of the original squad, is back, and Justin Reed is in 4-6. He puts his hands in the cookie jar. You do not put your hands in the cookie jar. Etch it in your brain. Live it as a motto. And when it rains, it pours. Willie McGinnis, back-to-back pick 6s. And that is a 27-0 lead, but not a 28-0 lead. Not because we are going for 2, but because he's quitting. And just like that, we've earned back-to-back upgrades. Wow, how about that? How about this episode? For the last couple of episodes, we really struggled. And now here we are, balling out. So Saquon Barkley, just like that, with a snap of a finger, will be a 94 overall. In the next episode, we will have the ghost Saquon Barkley in the building. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed us just destroying that last dude and finally getting away from that 88 overall squad. Thank the Lord. Subscribe for more Madden 19 gameplays and building Barkley stuff and Madden 20 as well. And I'll catch you guys next time.